This year's soccer state championships had a little bit of everything on both the boys' side and the girls' side. You had teams going for their first ever state title. You had defending state champs looking for another state title. Add all that up, and it made for a great day of soccer. And we'll start things off in New Britain. The defending state champs Glastonbury and Hull battling for the Class L boys state title. Andrew Sullivan fires a rocket that pinballs around the box a little bit. Alec Hughes ends up with it and puts it into the net. Tomahawks take a 1-0 lead, and that ends up being the final score. For the second straight year, and for the fifth time in the last 6 years, Glastonbury are the Class L state champs.
I think I'm gonna remember the most all the adversity we came over. We started off the season 2-2, and every team kind of counted us out. And then even in the tournament, no one really took us seriously, and here we are, state champions.
We always call ourselves a G train, and I think at one point we had some people maybe get off the train a little bit, but we believed in ourselves and we stuck together as a family. And, I mean, look at our community. It's amazing the support we get, and everybody's back on the train now.
Moving over to Middletown High School for the Class L Boys Championship, Daniel Hand looking for their third straight state title, Maloney making their first title game appearance. This one scoreless until less than 15 minutes left when Scott Testori heads in the corner from Grayson McGeary. The Tigers take a 1-0 lead. They had other opportunities, and so did Maloney, but in the end, that was the only goal scored. Hand wins it 1-0, their third straight state title.
Kind of surreal a little bit. Obviously, we knew we had a team capable of winning it, but it's difficult to find a team that can stay motivated year in, year out. And usually you have a little bit of a drop off after teams have success, but these guys, like I said right from the start of the first session in preseason, I knew that they had that mindset to go out and win the whole thing again.
This team, I feel like we've had a lot of heart. We always kept it together. We were always one big team, and always played as a team, never as individuals, and that's how we get that win.
Heading back to New Britain, the Ellington and Plainville boys playing for the Class M title, and for the third straight game, 1 goal the difference, and it came with just under 12 minutes left on some beautiful passing by the Blue Devils. Jamie Rauchi puts it home, and Plainville, despite being a low seed, they knock off previously unbeaten Ellington and win their first ever state title.
Just let them all know we're state champions. This is for the town more than us.
The caliber of teams that we routinely play are so difficult. So when we come and play teams that are in M schools, we're so game ready, we're prepared, and it's not something that we have to massively step up for.
And last but not least, on the boys' side, Morgan and Old Saybrook, the two rivals going at it for a Class S title. No score in the first half, but Sean Ryan getting the Rams on the board early in the second with a beautiful curler on the free kick, 1-0 Old Saybrook. Then Ryan on the corner, Jack Kallela ends up chesting it in, and Old Saybrook takes a 2-0 lead, but Morgan refusing to back down. Off a Huskies corner, Josh Kennedy with a nice sort of scissor kick into the net, a 1-goal game. But too little too late for Morgan. Old Saybrook gets revenge after losing to the Huskies earlier this postseason. They are state champs, winning it 2-1.
Middle of the season, we were falling apart, and I didn't know if we could actually do it. And now, state tournament come along, we finally started to come together, and it feels so good that we're able to win it as a team.
Oh my God, we did it. This is it. This is everything we worked for. It just paid off.
To girls soccer, Ridgefield beat Staples 1-0 in Class L. Farmington and Tolland battling in Class L. Hannah Storza getting the Eagles on the board in the first half with a pretty finish right there. And then in the second half, it's Lindsay Papa finishing things off for Tolland with a goal. 2 goals too much for Farmington to overcome. Tolland wins their first state title since 1985, shutting out Farmington 2-0.
This team is feeling every kind of emotion right now. We can't even describe how it feels. We've gone through this all together. We wanted this so bad. This was our year, and we felt it.
Lewis Mills, the Class M girls champion in Class S. Old Lyme and Immaculate going for some hardware. Less than 5 minutes into the game, Immaculate gets on the board. Henny Rodriguez with the goal for the Mustangs, and they are up 1-0. But Old Lyme, they've won 3 straight championships for a reason, and they go to their playmaker, Maya Johnson. And Johnson coming through for them with a goal. She would also go on to score the game winner in the second half, and Old Lyme wins it 2-1. Once again, they find a way to get it done.
We've had to work for it. I mean, we were the underdog all season. We didn't have the best of seasons, but tournament season we came in and we played hard, and we deserved every minute of it. We deserve this. All our seniors deserve this.
Immaculate has taken it to us every time we've ever played them. This is the most satisfying, I'd have to say, because it got rid of a lot of ghosts.
That's a wrap on this year's soccer season. A big-time congrats to all the state champions at Middletown High School. I'm Elliot Polikoff, Eyewitness 3 Sports.